Hey Leo, welcome to March 2020. Now in March, you may be feeling overwhelmed from the internal and external forces pummeling you. Take heart, because when it's all said and done, you're going to be feeling a liberation that leaves you breathless and joyful. Now, it's not that your world is all of a sudden complete here in March, or settled, or quiet. Far from it. And that's okay, because the upheaval is exhilarating, and it leaves you feeling alive, more alive than ever before. And there's also something happening in your career and destiny in the world. You're getting a new direction and a renewed sense of purpose. And this is exciting too. So I love what I'm seeing here in March for you. Now, Mercury goes back into your 7th house, the area of relationships, on March 4th, because he moves from Pisces back into Aquarius before he stations direct in Aquarius on March 9th. So, there could be some zaniness going on in this area of relationships in March, and unpredictable. And that includes you too. So it's really important that you refrain from doing anything hasty, because some of the energies in here, can make people really wacky. And you just might be like, where is she coming from? Where is he coming from? What the heck is going on here? And then you can also find out that you're way out in left field. And so we definitely want to hang loose and not make any sudden moves in the area of relationships. And that's including business partnerships, people you work with, your public, your clients, your customers, intimate relationships, professional and personal. Now Venus enters Taurus on the 4th, and this is good news, because she's now in this area of your destiny in the world, your reputation in the world, your profession in the world, and she is the ruler of this area for Leo. And so she is the one that is lighting the way to this new path for you, or this new direction, or this new renewed sense of purpose in your life. And it's really exciting. And I love what she's doing in Taurus, because she's forming harmonious energy flow with the big bad duo, Saturn and Pluto, the big bad duo, Saturn and Pluto, in the area of work and health. And Jupiter is there too. And so there's some really good contacts happening this month that's going to lift your spirits. And you're going to be seeing some breakthroughs in this area of work and health and your destiny in the world, your purpose in the world. And this is exciting. Now, daylight savings time begins on March 8th. Yay, in the Northern Hemisphere. I love that the days are getting longer, and that I get up in the morning and it's not so dark as it was, say, in November and December. Now, I still don't like the way, it disturbs my sleep pattern. Like, I just wish we could just leave it alone and not move it forward or backwards. But I do prefer moving it forward. And I do prefer spring. So, yay for us in the Northern Hemisphere. And particularly in the States. I don't know what times you do this in Europe or UK or, South Africa, wherever you are. Australia, I love you, but this is particularly in the USA. Now, we have the Virgo full moon on March 9th. Now, I love the moons this month too. Now, your ruling planet is the sun. And just like in the Tarot card, the Sun card is your card. Yes, the Strength card as well. Everyone always likes to say, oh, Leo, it's the Strength card. Well, yeah, it is, but it's also the Sun card, because your ruling planet is the Sun. And so what's ever going on with the Sun, it really affects you. With the Virgo full moon, we have the moon on one side, sitting by itself, and then we have the Sun coupled with Neptune. So this is on the one hand, I like it because it's very creative and spiritual and mystical. The challenge is it can make you tired and foggy and, careless. So that's not a time for you to like push. Don't push yourself on the 8th or even the 9th. Give yourself to the 10th onward before you are feeling like, okay, I got my mojo, I know what I want to do, I know what I need to do, I'm cutting through, here I go. Now the good news is, which I love, with this moon in Virgo in the area of your money, your resources, your values, your self-worth, self-respect, self-appreciation, I love those words, talents, gifts, and abilities, is trining positive energy flow with the stellium, Jupiter, Mars, and Saturn in the area of work habits, health habits. This is really good because this energy can empower you to be prosperous, successful, and even with the wackadoo Neptune, Pisces, Sun, Pisces going on, things just like kind of disappear, and these are your financial hazards. But I still feel really good because the moon in perfectionist, detailed Virgo is experiencing positive energy flow from Mars and Jupiter and even loosely Saturn, although he is really getting ready to go into Aquarius, which is very strengthening and grounding. So we don't go off the rails, with the Neptune Sun energy. And the key is to be, focused on this sense of purpose. Focus on completing things that need to be completing. And allowing for the experience to be one that uplifts you and empowers you, yet at the same time, you're not so idealistic that, everything's just going to work out. I don't have to do anything, or everything's just going to work out, and I just have to, say my mantras. No, it's like, yes, set your intention, say your affirmations, but you also have to do the work because we're talking Virgo. And that is about, really being focused on the details and getting things done. And Mercury stations direct right after the full moon. And that is really good news because Mercury is the ruler of Virgo. And, Mercury's over there in Aquarius in this area of relationships. So that's why I want you to hang loose during this time period of what's going on with people or even yourself, because even though things are going really well and things are moving in the direction of your divine will and your divine purpose, and what Creator wants for you, and you're going to start seeing the fruit of all of the hard work that you've been doing for so long. With Mercury moving direct, that is another crazy day. The Mercury retrograde, the most challenging days is the day he goes retrograde and the day he goes direct. And so just hang loose on, what others are doing, or even, making any kind of major decisions about relationships during this time period. Just hang loose with it. The Sun exactly sextiles Jupiter on the 11th. Now that is going to be a phenomenal day for you because, again, the Sun is your ruling planet. So you're going to see some breakthroughs here in March that you've been waiting for that are just like, whoa, this is fantastic and exciting. And I see it as very prosperous for you. And where like it's like your destiny in the world, what you do in the world is opening up for you, and you're moving up in what you're doing. And this is really exciting. And I want for you, during this Pisces Virgo cycle, to take time to restore yourself, rejuvenate yourself, clarify what it is you want in your life. Do you want to stay in the job you're in? Do you want new job opportunity? Do you want to be doing something else? Do you want to be doing something that speaks to your soul, is more creative, more expressive of who you are now? And, do you want to start your own business? What is it that your heart wants? This is the time to really reflect on that and ponder that, because the universe is waiting to give it to you, to give you exactly what you want and what's good for you, what takes you to the next level, what takes you to a joyful life, where it's not just work, but it's life work, where your life is great, your work is great, you're happy, and things are, manifesting for you. Then on the 19th, the sun enters your sister sign, yippee, Aries. Now you love this and you know it. And this is the spring-fall equinox. Happy spring here in the Northern Hemisphere. I love saying that. And happy fall in the Southern Hemisphere. I do love fall too. I just like spring more. I think it's because the days get longer and everything's growing in the spring. So here, Leo, everything is starting to blossom. The plants are coming up from the ground. The little buds are everywhere. And the trees are budding. The plants are budding. And so you're budding with this spring energy. And you're feeling this sense of, you know what? I don't care if it's crazy. I love the chaos. I love the crazy. Because I'm responding to it in a way that I'm just like thriving with it. I'm thriving with the chaos. I can ride this wild pony and bring it home. And you can. And now here's another cool thing that happens. Saturn enters Aquarius on the 21st. Just keeps getting better. And that takes him out of the house of drudgery. The 6th house is the house of drudgery. And you know what I'm talking about because you've been feeling this for the past 2.5 years. Okay, so he goes into Aquarius and now he's above the horizon. This means it's showtime. This means when Saturn is in Aquarius, and he'll be in Aquarius till June 16th, so you're getting a taste of it now, of your future. He's going to be climbing to the top of the chart. So it's all about what you're doing in the world for the next 20 years. He has been below the horizon for the last 14 years, and you've been working on yourself, you've been working on your values, you've been working on your brain, you've been working on your foundation, you've been working on your heart. And now, with him above the horizon, Leo, in this area of it's showtime, things are going to really start to open up for you. And it's going to happen this year and next year in 2021 when he moves in for good. And that is this opportunity to really showcase what you can do. So you're looking at promotions, you're looking at a bigger business, you're looking at new job opportunities. And, this is where the world is really watching what you're doing. And it's exciting. It's really exciting. Now, we have the new moon in Aries on the 24th. And I love this new moon too, because Saturn is sextile the new moon. He's in positive energy flow with the new moon. This is so exciting. He is supporting you. And so, and it is separating. So the new moon is at 4 degrees. Once again, we have another new moon at 4 degrees. And 4 is all about building a new foundation in your life. And it's about strength and power. And it's past Saturn, but it's sextile, which means like all the heavy stuff you've gone through, it's in the rear view now. You're feeling lighter. You're feeling excited. You're feeling that you can do anything, and you can. And this is a fresh start for you. Now, this fresh start is bringing in this new energy, and it's empowering you to see into your future. So this is your ability to look down the path, down the road, and see, okay, you know, I want to be here in 6 months. I want to be here in a year from now. In a year from now, this is where I want to be. In 6 months from now, this is where I want to be. And so this is your opportunity to engage with your future self. So it's like, okay, I got my present self. I'm here today. I'm doing my astrology recordings. But where do I want to be in 6 months? Oh, look at what the universe is showing me. So use this Aries moon to set your intention for what it is you want to manifest this next 6 months, this next year. And you will feel this energy uplift you and inspire you. And another thing that's really cool that's happening here is Mars is coupled with Pluto and Jupiter. This gives you the energy to overcome anything. So anything that you've been struggling with, or you've been tired, you're not going to feel that way in March, especially as we get past the Mercury retrograde on the 9th and the Sun Neptune on the 8th and 9th. So you're going to be feeling like the surge of energy coming through you, like, whoa, baby, I am back. I got my mojo, it's kicking in. And with this Mars-Pluto-Jupiter effect, it's bringing you blessings and reward. It's going to bring it to everybody, but for you, it's in the area of work. And it dials all the way up to your destiny in the world, your profession in the world, your reputation in the world. Because Venus is trining Jupiter on the 28th. And Pluto. These are power days. I'm giving you power days in here. Can't get this from tarot. Because astrology is all about timing. And this is sitting in the Aries new moon, and it goes exact on the 28th. So you have some real strong power days in here that I love for you. I love the 11th. I love the 19th. I love the 24th. I love the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. I love the 28th for Leos. And this is where the universe is blessing something with you. Now, for some of you, it may not be work. It could be like a relationship where, because this area, your destiny in the world area, it also represents your status in the world. So for some of you, your status changes where, like you're now in this partnership, or you're in this partnership, or the person you've been with proposes to you. So I do see mostly work, like rewards for your work, rewards for being diligent and not giving up and staying the course and working through the exhaustion and working through the disappointments and working through the setbacks. I really see you being blessed and rewarded by the universe here in March and April. I can't wait to come back and do April. And so you have a lot to look forward in here with this energy in March. Now, for those of you available for love, you are, in this time period where you could be meeting someone through the work that you do, through your, whatever you do in the world, you could meet them right through, being out in the world. They may even know who you are, and that it could move into like something like serious, like, whoever comes into your life at this time, it's going to be a serious connection, like a spiritual, deep soulmate connection, because of the Saturn in Aquarius and he is the ancient ruler of this area. The modern ruler is Uranus. And so, this is a signal that, things could be getting very serious. Now, for those of you coupled, with Saturn there, he definitely tests relationship. So anything you've been tolerating or putting up with, it will be brought to your attention. But again, the message for you in March is don't get hasty. Don't just like, okay, well, you know, I'm out of here. It's more of like, okay, we need to talk. We need to see how we can create the win-win here with each other, as well as, you know, this is what I need, this is what you need. You know, you want to take that opportunity to really work with your partner and make it so that it's a win-win for each of you. And that's professional relationships too, not just romantic. Career is off the charts. Career is really opening up here for you. And it's the stars are aligning for you in this area of work and prosperity and money and values and what you love and value. And so go for it. Go after whatever it is. Mercury is direct now. And so whatever it is, if you want to start a new business, if you want to, you know, go after a job that you've always wanted, you know, whatever it is, take action now. You're getting the green lights, you're getting tremendous support, and you're being blessed in this area. And so money looks really good for you here in March as well. Once we get past that Sun-Neptune, where things can disappear, you will find that things are going really well for you financially. And I still think, you know, even with the Sun-Neptune, because of the Jupiter, Mars, Pluto, and positive energy flow with the Virgo moon strengthening your finances. And you're going to see that not just then, but throughout the month going into April, where financially you're getting a lot of support from the universe. And your health, you know, things are improving here. So the more you take care of yourself, you know, and give yourself that downtime when you need it. Don't push when you don't have the energy. If you're feeling tired, it's not the time to push. Take a, you know, step back, and the energy is going to soar in here as the month moves forward. Once you get to the 11th, even the 9th, you know, later in I'd say the 10th on, you're going to start to feel your energy really picking up in here. And it's amazing. Spiritually, you know, the universe, you know, I always like to say thank you, thank you, thank you to the universe. Because, you know, when the blessings come and when, you know, the abundance comes or whatever your heart desires, you know, Creator had a hand in it. And so I think, you know, gratitude and appreciation for the blessings coming your way really dials you into the power of the universe. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my videos. Leo, you are amazing. And thank you for subscribing. I totally appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It does support the channel. It also lets you know when I upload. So until next time, Leo. Okay, it is amazing. And this liberation that you're about to experience, it leaves you breathless and joyful. That is so cool.